y'all, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about our snake adventures. We were going to talk about the pigs, but I just haven't been feeling that good, and it's really sunny over there, so we're just not going to do that. So today we're going to talk about our snake adventures. Mama, you want to start off today with the bucket release?
The bucket. Oh, okay. That was a while back. So one of the types of snakes we get out here are the gopher snakes or rat snakes. Do you want to tell them what that is?
So,
I didn't know what that was till we moved out here. So some people may not know.
Ayo, duckies. So a gopher snake and a rat snake are snakes that just eat gophers and rats.
But they usually get like big.
Yes, they can get really big, and they can get 6 feet long.
Yeah.
Sometimes bigger, but that's usually their normal height. Also, like, if you ever heard of a grass snake, it does not eat grass. It's just green, and it usually lives in tall grass, and it eats gophers.
Grass snakes eat gophers?
Yeah, they don't eat snake.
Oh.
Eat grass.
So
the mallard went in. Ow! Why'd you fling me with an ant?
So we're also testing out to see how good these Hollyland mics are on the
And they
noise canceling.
Yeah, if they don't work good, shame on you, Hollyland. Shame on you.
Well, so we're testing.
Lulu, stop burying my shoes in dirt.
So we're testing the Hollyland mics today. This is these are the mics that we usually use.
Yeah.
But it's windy, and I don't know if y'all can hear or not, but
they probably can't.
We have
the
tractor going in the background right now.
Yeah,
and it's pretty close.
Yeah, we're having. My dad's making us a pole. Well, he's not making us.
It probably sounds like
one.
we're yelling too, because we're trying to yell over the.
Yeah, we are yelling. Kind of. I don't know. Well, anyways, you tell them about the release.
Okay, so anyway, we have gopher snakes and AKA whatever rat snakes out here.
Oh, dang.
And
there's different still.
They're huge. They're probably what?
Don't listen to her.
They're usually 4 or 5 feet long.
Okay, people, we do not see 5 foot. Well, the one day, I didn't see it, but it sounded like it was about 5 feet. Because my dad always never freaks out about snakes, but he freaked out about that snake.
So I don't remember what happened, but somehow he was like, oh, this is whenever Joshua was in school, and he was like, oh, I caught a snake to show Joshua.
Hi, Jordy.
And then he was like, I think he said, you want to come see it or something, and I went out to look at it, and it was in one of the big,
black
mineral tubs,
yeah.
And it took up the whole inside of it, and I was like, that's gross. I'm like, how did you get it in there? And he said he picked it up and put it in there. But the one thing I don't like about these things is that, first of all, they're big. And then they also, if you have chickens around, they will go and eat all the eggs. Some of our friends, they had one get into their coop and it just ate up all the eggs. You could see it was
Crystal?
No, Wiley and them. Did you see that video of Kevin where he slung that snake around and it had a bunch of eggs in it?
A whip or something?
Like a whip, yeah.
No, I just know Rosalind told us about
that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to show it to you.
Okay. But he slung it around?
He slung it around.
Like a lasso.
Yeah.
I remember.
And all these eggs came out of it.
Disgusting.
That's gross.
Ew, I don't want to see
But
now.
anyways, okay, so then I was like, oh look, that one's going upside down.
Oh yeah, he has been. Ah!
We'll have to show y'all one day. We think it's funny that the ducks in the pond, they keep their butt up. Sticking out. But anyway, so the snake.
Yes. Release.
Okay, so so then he's I'm asking my husband, what are you gonna do with the snake? He's like, I'm gonna show it to Joshua and then I'm gonna go let it go. But I would like it if people would chime in on this, because the first time I showed this video, it's actually, maybe I'll try to link it so that y'all can see it, because it's back in our shorts library from a long time ago, a couple years ago at least. Oh. And he said he was going to release it back in our woods. We have 30 acres of woods. So I'm it's going to come back. Right? And then I had people actually commenting in the comment section, and they were like, you can't just take one of those snakes like a quarter mile away. Like it's gonna
Come
find
back.
its way back. Yeah, especially if it's like after eggs and chicks and stuff. So if anybody thinks that if that's correct, like somebody actually told me you had to take it like miles away.
My mom doesn't like them, so she wants us to kill them.
I personally would rather just kill them.
All right, how about this? We have a vote.
And I
Do
know
we
that
kill snakes or survive snakes?
I know that they're good for like the environment and all that kind of stuff, but whenever they're getting
We're about
like
to have an argument. I
the-
already can see it.
in the chicks and the eggs, then I don't like that, you know.
Well, yeah, but they're innocent little creatures. They have to eat something.
So you want them to eat your eggs? They can eat the gophers. That's what they are.
I know, but but gophers are hard to find out here in this time of
Oh,
season.
your chick is eating your tomatoes.
No. You're a little thief. What are you all doing in my tomato garden? Who ate my plumbagos?
Those are cannas. So, anyways,
Who ate my plumbagos?
it's Sunday
Ah!
and
Get my bed.
we're just hanging out.
Get out of my tomato
We
garden.
got a pool, so we're gonna be
Get here, Mr. Plumbago.
flattening out.
Give me my
he's
plumbagos
flattening out
Ah.
the area right now where the pool's gonna
Come
be.
here.
So, anyways, I thought Joshua wanted to talk to you about snakes, but he's trying to chase chicks away from his tomatoes.
Mm,
Oh, all those yellow ones are all together.
yeah,
That's kind of funny.
they're like a family. Anyways, back to it.
So, anyways,
Do we want to tell them about the one that tried to eat that we're going into the warehouse?
No.
Why?
Well, we can if you want.
It was a very delightful story. No, it was not. Oh, wait, maybe before that, we can tell them about the one that, remember, that was on the side of our garden.
Yeah.
Walking next. So, I came in this garden, like,
This was last year, right?
yeah, last year or the year before that. And there's a snake that I didn't notice. And the gate was right there. And I literally walked like an inch past it. I'm stuck in this garden with a snake that's like 4 feet long.
He
And
walked right past it. I was like, oh my God, there's a snake there.
So then, like, that's a wasp. Like a baby wasp. Anyways, so I'm like, I climbed the fence because I know how to climb fences around here. The brown ones, the green ones, the prickly ones. I know how to climb those fences. But I climbed the fence. But the snake started slithering away. So my mom got like the shovel, like the small shovels and like the small rakes and started throwing them at
I
it.
did. Yeah. I was
she
trying
started
to,
getting like this like they weren't big. They were just super small. Like they were like plastic
I was
shovels.
just trying to like scare it and make it get out of here.
Yeah, because like we don't.
And
like
it did. It went in that pasture behind us, the neighbor's
That's
pasture.
their problem.
now,
their
yeah,
problem
now it's
now.
their problem till it comes back. But anyways, yeah, that was another. And you know, we also have. We don't have really rattlesnakes out here, but we have copperheads.
Ugh.
And
are you gonna tell them Are you gonna tell them about the one that came out of the driveway?
I wasn't going to, but we can.
Yeah, but you tell them what you're about to say. Yeah.
I was just gonna say that we watch out for ants.
Okay.
Are you grounding?
Yes, kind of.
Okay, that's fine.
Give it.
That anyways, yeah, so we have a cabin back in the woods that we used to stay in before we had a house, and so we would see them back there all the time. They blend in with the leaves, like right on the ground, so they're not trying to get you, but like if you step on one or you spook them, they might try to get you. But anyways, so
See, they're not dangerous creatures. She thinks they're dangerous.
well, I don't like the poisonous ones for sure.
I like the non-poisonous ones because I usually try to pet them. They're nice.
But
After
anyways,
they like calm down, they're like really friendly. You just pet them, hang out with them, act like they're your friend.
I forgot what I was saying.
About copperheads blending in back at the cabin.
Oh, so anyways, no, but this one time, and every time that I like flip a bucket or anything, I'm always looking now. My husband was, it was like one of those big, like a big metal trough, a big metal water trough. And he flipped it over, and he said when he flipped it over, there was a copperhead underneath there.
Oh, curled up.
But it like, I guess it spooked the snake, right? So he said it like struck at him.
Oh.
Yeah, he said said he wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't here for this.
It was when you were like either not born yet or a baby. But ever since then, every time like I flip the one at the front, I'm always checking to make sure there's not a snake under it, because
we should tell them about the one.
They're typically not going to strike at you unless they get scared.
So
it was not happy.
Yeah. Also, we killed one. Like a long.
Well, he's coming closer and closer, so I guess we're really going to be testing the.
A long time ago. Better hear me. Anyways, long time ago, long time ago. I was 3. I'm 8. I'm about to turn 9. That was at least 5 years ago.
You are about to turn 9. That's crazy.
But anyways.
Are you talking to tell them about the one in front of the warehouse?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we're still chillaxing. My dad's like doing some work next to the warehouse porch over there. There's a copperhead coming out of the gravel. It's like, oh no. It's like that's like solid rock right there for like an inch or so, right? Like how far deep is the rock?
Yeah, I don't know if it was coming out of the
yes,
gravel.
It was. Remember, it was like half out, half in.
Oh,
remember, it's like its head was like coming out, like it was digging out.
What was weird is that it looked gray. It was like a camouflage with the rocks.
Yeah, I like turned.
But it had the same pattern as a copperhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty weird too.
But then my dad smashed its head with a hammer.
Yeah, because that looked like a copperhead. Like, we don't want the poisonous snakes.
Yeah, like, we kill all the... Wait, we do have rattlesnakes out here.
Well...
Should we tell them about the time Dad tried to take the one and something took it off?
Ever since we've, like, been out here, so we've had the property for...
He's asleep. Our dog's asleep.
She found a very nice cold spot.
Yeah, it feels so good.
We've had the property for like almost 15 years now.
15 years? I've had it for 15 years. I'm 8.
I know, but we bought this land in 2012.
Oh,
and we've been coming out here since, then.
Yeah. Well, we live here now, but we used to not.
But anyways, so we've only seen one rattlesnake ever.
No, we haven't.
Yes, and it was the one that he ran over with the tractor.
What do you mean? He ran over with the tractor?
Yes, when he was mowing the front pasture, and that's the only one we've ever seen out here.
He told me that...
He used to have the rattle, but then he lost it.
No, he told me that he saw a different one.
Really?
A long time ago. Yeah, that he he chopped it off and he was trying to get the rattle from it, but a bird picked it off.
Really?
Yeah. He went to go get like a knife and a bird picked it off.
Maybe he told me about it and I forgot.
Yeah, I thought that was what she wrote.
My memory is not like super good, so I feel like
Mr. Mallard,
this is kind of like an interesting way to
bring back memories.
Yeah,
bad memories.
I don't remember a lot of stuff, so it's kind of not good. But
look at it; it's like black.
Yeah, it's dark, right?
Oh yeah.
We got a lot of rain.
Oh yeah.
The night before. Watch out, Joshua.
What?
There's a wasp right there.
That's a baby.
Yeah. What is that?
It's a baby wasp.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, anyways, maybe we'll be coming to y'all from the pool soon, huh?
Yeah. So.
What does the time say on our thing, buddy? I can't see it from here.
14 minutes.
Okay.
So see this dirt right here, how black it is? That's how you want your dirt to look. It's really good. It clumps together.
And so we have like really sandy sand, right?
Yeah.
So how did we get this dirt to look like that?
We already told them.
I know, but you might have new people watching.
Well,
like the same people aren't going to watch every time, you know?
True. So it was all, whenever we put our pigs in here, this was a pig pen.
This was an old pig pen.
And it's very nice.
Well, not super old, but.
Yeah, it's like a year old.
They were in it for a while. So if you have like cow manure, if you're in a sandy spot or anywhere that doesn't have good nutrients in your soil and you mix it with poop, like a lot of
I'll
poop,
be back.
It'll
What's
get
wrong?
like, it's like a super good
What's
mix now. of like sand and
Ooh, tomato.
everything does like really. You want to show it?
They're kind of orange, but sure.
Oh, we'll have to show them the honeydew melon at some point too, and our eggplant are doing good also.
See, some orange tomatoes. They're pretty good. Don't ask me. I don't wash them off. They're good.
Man, it feels like really good. Nah, I'm good. Thanks. It feels good right now.
Mm-hmm. Don't eat the cactus.
Did it try?
It just ate a piece of the cactus. I hope that hurts.
Those two ducks are having so much fun in the thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Big Bertha.
Gosh, if we had a hammock, I could pass out.
So,
Well, we do have a hammock actually. We should. Where is it? Is it in the warehouse?
it's already made.
We should put it in the underneath part of the camper for whenever we go on trips. So, anywho, do we have any other snake like experiences out here? I don't know. We just always see those big snakes.
Are we going to talk? Oh, maybe we should.
Oh, maybe we can tell them about the one that I walked out on.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
look, now there's 3 ducks
also,
in
the
there.
one that we shot. But we don't want to do that.
Probably not, because
Okay.
people don't like that. So so talking about those big rat snakes, so I get up like super early every day, and maybe that's the reason why I don't remember stuff. I don't get enough sleep. Or I'm getting old or whatever. I don't know.
She's not old.
No, I'm not old. You're right.
She looks like she's like 20s, but she's in her 40s. Also, happy Father's Day to any fathers that are watching this.
Definitely. Yeah.
This happens on Father's Day, so if we post it tomorrow, happy late Father's
Yeah. I'll try to
Days.
post it today. Do you want to tell them what you did for Dada for Father's Day?
Oh yeah, we cooked him breakfast in bed.
Like a good breakfast, right?
Uh-huh.
Made him coffee, made him some egg, ham, and cheese sandwiches, some fruit.
Yeah, and some scrambled eggs. We made him all
Ooh.
stuff.
So anyways, that darn snake. So,
You can talk about that.
yeah, so
And
I...
then we'll change subject to scorpions.
To scorpions? Oh my God, yay.
What's up?
About the one that was in the bed?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was groovy.
Oh, that reminds me of something else, but
You
anyways.
can tell.
Well, I used to work with this girl that was from New York, and she always made me laugh because she was like, in New York, like, what did she say? Something about there not being, like, venomous snakes up there. She would always, like, die whenever I showed her videos and stuff of the snakes out here. But anyways, so I, like, take the dogs out really early.
They're really picky.
I get up at, like, 4:30. The dogs get up at that time, like, I guess I was doing it whenever I was working, so my body just is waking up and theirs wakes up. And
Yeah.
anyways, there's no excuse for it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I went to step outside. Of course, I turned the porch light on, but I opened the door and the dogs ran out and they both just jumped like right over one of those big, like 5-foot long snakes. I was
And
like,
he's trying to come inside
and
the house.
when I opened the door, it started like trying to come in, and I just about, I don't even know what I did. I
Passed
probably
out.
looked like you said, like Granny, like did the little like
Yeah, my grandma,
cartoon.
yeah, she's
thing.
a cartoon. She's literally a cartoon. Like, whenever she sees a snake, my grandpa always tells me that she's like this. She's like a cartoony scene, like like the Roadrunner and the Coyote. If you ever seen that show, I've seen like a clip of it. It's where like he's like running in the thin air.
I think that something like that must have happened to me whenever I saw that snake. But
She
then
wasn't
I think I went and woke Dada
What?
up, and then he picked it up and put it somewhere. But the last big snake that he picked up when Crystal was here bit him.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what did you expect? You picked it up.
And sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're not.
That one was not happy. Yeah.
It was not a very. It wasn't a really friendly neighbor. Let's
Crystal,
just
if
say
you
that.
see our video, shout out, homie. Come hang with us.
Yeah. Speaking about Crystal, do you want to?
Oh, she would be pretty funny on our.
Yeah, she has some really funny stories. Does she have a YouTube channel?
No, but we should get her to have a YouTube channel
That's what I'm
because
saying.
that girl does have some good stories.
Yeah, maybe like the next time we do this talk show, maybe Crystal can come over and we can have some chatting time with her. See what she's been up to.
I was just texting her this morning. I was like, girl, we need to get together.
Maybe.
Ooh, yeah, kill that.
It won't be able to kid out. No.
Look at that one. Look at that bird right there. It's just like, it's just sitting there.
Just bird. It's bird. Anyway, scorpion topic.
Okay, so I guess
you can tell them this because you were the funniest.
I mean, we have so many like snake stories because we like see them all the time.
Yeah.
Speaking of snakes, I thought one was on my foot.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we could do one more story about snakes.
Okay, what time was it?
The ones in the river.
Oh no! No! No, I hate that.
Do you need some water? What scorpion stories are we gonna tell?
Fine, we can tell them the river story.
Well, go ahead. I've been talking a lot.
Don't make me say bad words in this. Do not.
You don't say bad words.
I don't.
So,
this river, San Marcos River Resort, decides to have like millions of snakes.
Well, it's not the river resort's place's fault that there's snakes in the river. That's just where we stayed on the river. But actually, shout out San Marcos River Resort.
They're
that
really
place
nice.
is fun.
So, yeah.
That place is like
They have
one of the
gaming place in there. They have a little restaurant, and their staff is amazing. They have a Pizza Hut or a pizza something in there.
a pizza. They have ice cream.
The ice cream I love.
It's probably like one of my favorite places right now.
Shout out to Karma. Karma. Woohoo!
That we stay at.
She's one of my favorite workers there.
But anyways,
Remember Karma?
Having said that, we just happen to be staying at the San Marcos River Resort. So the strip of the San Marcos River where you can float there.
Yeah, we happened to be. That's when we did our review.
Saw more snakes.
Then we see hair. And a lake.
On that little strip of river than we've seen. It was crazy how many snakes were in the water.
I was gonna die that
and we were floating in tubes.
Well, yeah, because like the day before that, before we floated, we looked at the river and we saw like 39 snakes. We counted them. We were just trying to fish.
We kept seeing them when we were fishing, and then when we were like...
And they were trying to come up on the land and trying to get us. That's the worst part.
I didn't mind whenever we were fishing as much as when we were floating.
Yeah.
Like when that bottom is hanging into the water. Didn't like that as much.
A matter of fact, I'm the one who usually does get attacked by animals, but for some reason the snake decided to come for me. It tried to get me.
I don't think it tried to get you. I think that our tubes were just like
we were in an eddy. It's what it's called.
The water was just pushing us towards them.
Well, it was like it's an eddy. It basically goes round and round. So like we were trying to go through the little hole, but then we went. I was going right next to that wall. I was literally an inch away from that snake, and it was a water snake. It's a black one. And I was about to pass out. Like I was about to faint. Like I don't know. I was about to poop my pants. I don't know. There's too many options. Like I didn't know what to do. I was just like, should I play dead and snake doesn't bite me, or what now? I don't know, because Mom was like all worried. I was all worried. She was like trying to paddle me away from the snake, but we couldn't. And I bounced off the wall next to the snake. Like I bounced off the snake.
Yeah, it was like the current was too strong.
Like I bounced off the snake, and the snake looked at me with a bad look, and then my mom pulled me away and went, "Bow."
It gave you the ojo? Really?
That's the worst part.
It gave you like a side eye?
Yeah, I bumped into him whenever I got to the wall, and he went like this. And he put his head back in the water. Yeah, he just looked at me weird. I was like, what?
Okay, I think we've been seeing too many cartoons.
Why do you say that?
A snake that gave you a side eye?
Well, I mean, it looked at me. It didn't give me a side eye. It looked at me. It like was like.
That's wild.
Anyway, scorpion stories. Mama needs to tell this first one. I can tell some of the others, but she definitely needs to tell the bed one. You know, ever heard the saying, don't let the bed bugs bite?
Oh, gosh.
Don't let the scorpions bite.
Yeah, for real. We had a scorpion in the bed one time, and it was...
Tell them.
I don't remember exactly what happened. I think
super funny about it.
I was about to...
No, we were about to lay down. I was in there. She laid down, and the scorpion ran towards me. And she was like, Joshua, get out of the bed.
Yeah.
He was like yelling, and my dad was in the shower.
And then I took a shoe, and I was like...
But she was like, it's true, like, she does that to scorpions. But the problem was that she was like, it was like a, I don't know, it was like a cartoon or something. I don't know. It's just kind of real. It was
like
really,
a cartoon.
Yeah, it was really, really, really funny. It's like it would have not died. She got the went.
And you know what?
She was like, die, scorpion, die.
Y'all can hate on me all day long, all you want for killing creatures, but scorpions in my house are going to get killed. I do not care if this is controversial. I don't care if people don't like it. It is what is happening. Scorpions will not stay alive if I see them in my house. Okay. Okay.
Especially that one. I was going to the bathroom, and I came out, and there was a scorpion in front of the door.
Oh, one time I was sitting like on the toilet peeing, and all of a sudden a scorpion ran into the bathroom and ran right towards my feet. And I like picked up my feet. I was like,
she just peed on it. She had just been like.
I mean, I was like, this is crazy. No.
Yeah, I was going to the bathroom and I was walking out, and then like she's not in. My dad's not in. No one's in. This scorpion runs out in front of me, and I'm like,
they're just so
like a little girl,
like weird looking, right?
Yeah, they're looking at alien. Well, not a Vengaroon. A Vengaroon looks worse.
What?
People, if put a like if you know what a Vengaroon is.
Vengaroon?
Yeah. Subscribe if you don't know what
I think our camera is about to get blown over. I'm just saying.
Hallelujah.
We have it propped up against a plant.
I guess we
on an old tripod.
Do we want to tell them how much we like?
How are we doing on time, buddy?
27 minutes, so 3 more minutes probably.
All right.
About 3 more minutes. So should we tell them about like this costs like an arm and a leg, and like now that's getting destroyed?
What did?
Garden.
Oh, go ahead.
So anyways, we're like trying to keep our garden alive. It costed like almost like $300, and now literally the.
Well, let's put it like
chickens.
this. It didn't have to, but instead of starting seeds, we went and bought a bunch of plants.
Okay, yes, we did have seeds. But yeah,
we
now
spent a little more money this year than we typically do.
Yeah, and then all the birds are now trying to eat all the plants, and now it's just a disaster. I think that eggplant's
it's not that bad.
I think that eggplant's ready. I'll pull it.
Where's go get that little tag, because some eggplants get real big and fat, and some eggplants are long and skinny.
It says little fingers.
Let me see. All right, so let's talk about this. Since we're in the garden, let's do some garden talk. Okay, so we have never grown eggplant out here before, but we decided to try this year. Like I said, we have sandy soil, and we have 2 eggplant plants, and they have done really well in this environment. We're in Texas. They've done super good. So we've been I tried to keep like all the little tags this year, because we bought a bunch of
new plants.
Plants like varieties and stuff.
Like, like tomatoes.
That we've never tried before.
Yeah, like
the
different
tomatoes. Though, we bought a bunch of tomato varieties to try out, and I think we need to just stick with what we know, because the tomatoes have not done great this year.
Yeah. Also, you just need to.
But I'm also wondering if we got too much rain. But anyways.
Yeah. Also, here's a hint. Well, not a hint, just like a very good thing is. Do not buy other tomatoes other than cherry and grape tomatoes. Else, they will all die. Unless you keep them in dirty soil.
So, This eggplant
Now hurry up, subscribe.
is called little fingers.
Yeah.
So it tells us right here how many days you're expected to like get your fruit.
Yeah, it's been about that.
So look right there.
Fruit size. Oh, it's definitely more than 3 inches.
Yeah, so it says fruit size when they're mature 3 to 6 inches. So I think it is. Do we have any scissors out here? Because you don't want to like rip that.
Just watch and look. I didn't know this was pokey, but just watch and learn.
There's spines on it.
Yeah, the stem. Just watch and learn.
Okay, but don't break it. The plant.
See, you just need to.
You twisted it?
Yeah,
Is it coming off?
Yeah, it breaks off like that.
All right. Okay, well, we're going to show y'all the eggplant before we sign off, and I guess we're maybe going to cook it here in a little bit. If I were you, I'd get scissors so you don't tear up the plant.
Okay. I think we do have scissors.
So at this point, we're going to have to... I don't think we have any scissors out here, buddy.
Well, first let me get the segment clean out of my garden.
We can come out here and cut it in just a minute. Do you want to sign off real quick before we...
Sure.
Before it starts raining and before we
our
camera falls over?
Yes. All right, y'all. Thanks for being awesome and subscribing and liking this video. Please keep on watching and wait for the update.
Do you want to tell them too, like if they have any questions or comments?
If you have any questions, we'll really. What's that? I said to let Watson get out. Anyways, if you have any questions, just please let us know. We'll answer them. Any topics you want us to talk about, like sometimes, like I know a lot about goats and sheep, even though we don't have them. But don't ask me. So if you want us to talk about them, we can talk about them. We can talk about anything really. Because we're yappers.
Yeah, we yap.
Oh wait, one question, do you want my dad to be on here?
Yeah.
He's
comment
bald.
below if you want.
Wait. I have an idea. We'll put we're gonna have votes. We're gonna have one vote. Is that if you vote basically I feel it's just sprinkling, but
okay, come on.
If you say Max should be on, that's gonna be a vote for basically be like your dad should be on the camera more. That will be a vote for him to come on the talk show with us. And if you put he should not, it's not. So it's up to y'all, and you better pick your right decision. We always trust you. See y'all.